toes, but the stars on the clothes. I'm Starboy, fresh at the DF Dub. Yeah, I'm a hard hitter. Don't stare to fit, it'll ego hit you. What is you saying, man? Look at the swag. Please do forgive the brag. I'ma pull up later in the Cowboy Jag. Don't you slip on the drip, I'm flossing the sauce. Go so hard for the star. Yeah, that be win, lose, or draw. If you take a L, get the F off my block. Cowboys win. Watch yours, pour up the shots. Really can't help it, got a star status. Even got it tatted on my arm. Yes, we be 5 green strongs. Left a little room cause it's quest for the six. Starboy really reppin' this shit. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep reppin' loud until there's no more left in me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. Dallas Cowboys to the death for me. I'ma keep reppin' loud until there's nothing left in me. Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys to the death for me.
Yeah, tell me who the #1 fan. Yeah, Mr. Westside, I'm the man. Dallas Cowboys from my head to the toes. They better recognize who the fuck I am. Damn, haters run their mouth like a bitch when they team ain't shit and my team stay lit. Yeah, I'm about to rep this shit to the day I die in an all blue casket. If you wanna get with a club with love, tell Star Status Westside sent ya. Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame. Emmett Smith is our main. Game time, prime time, all the time. Your team ain't never on TV like mine.
What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast, and we live in the building, man. How's everybody doing? Man? It is your boy West Coast, and we are here for Uncut Cowboys. I got the three amigos of Cowboy Sports in the building right now. Henny should be coming in here in about 2-3 minutes. He was just walking in from his lunch, so he should be coming in here in a couple minutes. But yeah, I got Landlord from Alabama in the building. Hashtag $landlord723. Got him up in the building. What's up with you, my boy?
What's happening with you? How you feeling?
Shoot, I'm good. Hey, Lil Cody Jordan, who that? You know him?
No.
Okay. I thought my bad. I thought he said that Bama boy would. Oh, okay. My bad. I thought he was saying that he was in the Bama. Okay. My bad, Lou. I thought y'all was related. I thought y'all was related for a minute.
These children and people change their names so much, it might be. So I don't know.
I mean, Henny DeMore didn't change his avatar to a damn bunny rabbit. I can dig it.
It's wild. A bunny kidnapping a child.
Why though?
It's October, baby. It's time for all the scary shit.
Okay.
Wow.
Have you seen our schedule in October?
Weird flex, but okay.
This is the bunny that was recruiting for the Diddy parties.
Oh no.
We definitely
he got to look take the kid away.
Disclaimer: the thoughts of HTM Sports does not necessarily reflect the thoughts of Landlord from Alabama. Thank you.
And shoot, necessarily, they for sure don't remind. Hell no. Nah.
You heard of the Easter bunny? That is the Ether bunny, nigga.
But yo, man, it's your boy. We in here. We got HTM. If you can for 1 second, just blip your camera just to say hi. If you can't, then it's all good. But if you can, you know how you just turn it on, turn it off. Hey, how you doing? If you can, just say hi. If you're not, if you can't, we got landlord in a disc. I ain't gonna say he in this no crazy location, but he's somewhere where obviously he can't have his camera on. So mind your damn business. You know what I'm saying? HTM, he at the crib somewhere too. So mind your own business. But you got their lovely voices. So y'all say what's up? We got HTM in the building down there being represented by Henny DeMore $Henny DeMore. Then we have Landlord Alabama being represented at the bottom down there by $723. And he's actually wise enough to put an actual picture of himself. You know what I'm saying? Even though it does look like he's about to go rob AT&T Stadium. But
listen, wait.
Don't it look like Landlord in the middle of his tour was like, don't mind if I do.
That man got all five championship rings in the bag, right?
Hey, but don't he look like he in the middle of his tour was like, hey, don't mind if I do.
That's a nice little, Super Bowl ring right there.
The Cowboys ain't gonna miss this Super Bowl ring. Don't mind if I do.
They got 4 more.
Don't mind if I do. This one got dust on it. My bad. Hey, listen, every now and then I hate on my own team. I do. Hey, and every now and then Hey, every now and
What's
then I
so
hate on.
crazy is I just got what it is. I was a victim of stereotyping, but it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? At least you black. At least you black.
Hey, listen to me. Every now and then I hate on my I hate on my team. Just like every now and then I hate on my kids. I go in there and I look under their bed, and I know that's all the junk is. You know what I do? I pulls it off from under there, and my kids walk in there and they be looking like somebody done messed up our room. No, nigga, you was hiding that damn stuff under that bed. So even my kids think I'm a hater every now and then. You dig? I can live with it.
Man, you know who I think a hater right now, man?
What's up?
You know what I think the biggest hater is, man? It's a granddaddy Jerry Jones, man. That boy be hating.
Hey, let me get these intros out the way.
Nice things.
Hey, before you start up,
let
me get these. Go ahead. I don't think you can hear me. Can you hear me?
And then we out here and I was on it.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hey, real quick, before we start up, let me get these intros out the way real quick. What up with you, Darren Sertan? What up with you, DC Life? What up with you, James Simmons? What up with you, Lou, Cody, Jordan? Hit that star button, George Jones. Hit that star button, Regina Green. Hit that star button, James Simmons. Hit that star button. Hey, man, my sponsor sent me a, just to pause, my sponsor sent me a Michael Irvin autographed jersey, 88. And I will be doing a raffling it off, and the winner of the raffle will be named on Sunday for the Ravens game. So you'll be able to give throughout the entire game. It's going to be $8 raffle, and it's for an autographed Michael Irvin Hall of Fame jersey. You know what I'm saying? My sponsor, they sent me they were late last year on some things, so they sent those out. So I'm going to let y'all, I will be posting that on the page today. And I have the jersey in hand, so you'll actually physically be able to see it. But they sent that. I got that yesterday morning. And shoot, man, we about to go big. So $8 raffle gets you invested in the Michael Irvin autographed jersey raffle. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you can sit the Cash App. The Cash App is West Coast 1482. All you can enter as many times as you want. All you got to do is send $8 or $8 every time entry. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, real quick, Cody Torres, what's up with you, sir? Regina Green, what's up with you? Larry Wood, what's up with you? Gregory MC, what's up with you, sir? Samurai, what's up with you? Rob Johnson, hit that star button, hit that share button. Hallelujah. I like that. Hallelujah. That's not like that. Rashawn, what's up with you? RIP John Amos. That sounds familiar. What's up with you, sir? Who else we got up in the building? Who do we have in the building? Let's see. I got a couple more people. Hey, landlord, I know you got some folks over there on your building, and but that's in the trap. Let them know what's up. Well, Sadiqa, I see you slide up in here. J-Les, what's up with you? Marcus McFarland, what's up with you?
Yeah, I can't see him from what I'm looking at. So yeah,
I got you.
But shout out to the trap. Salute.
And shout out to the liquor store as well, man. I know y'all in here rocking with your boy.
Yeah, we do. We actually do. Let me see real quick. Shout out to Joe Trantrina. Shout out to my boy Desmond Ironman, Regina Green, DC Life. Oh, yeah, you guys are actually watching from over there. So shout out to you guys. Appreciate you watching. And shout out Sadiqa. I know you watching on Landlord. If you watching on my page, I appreciate you, but I got a strong feeling you watching on Landlord page. Because you be feeling real trappish in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You don't feel West Coasted still by like 3-ish. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I wake up like this. You know what I'm saying? She be more landlord in the morning and be more West Coast toward the end of the day. Because the Cowboys, they piss her off toward the end of the day. You know what I mean? Because we 2 hours behind. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't be pissed off till later on. I'm just saying it's the time difference. That's why I don't be pissed off. See, Jerry Jones pissed y'all off in the morning. You know what I'm saying? By the time it hit me, it's in the afternoon. I done had breakfast. I done socked it in. You know what I'm saying? I didn't looked it up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't took a pictures. Like this morning, I could have sworn the Dallas Cowboys said that they couldn't afford Henry. They couldn't afford Henry. They just couldn't afford Derrick Henry. So this morning, I wakes up, right? Because remember, y'all 2 hours ahead of us. Y'all 2 hours behind us, right? What's up, Joseph Kukalua with the $2 super chat? Appreciate you. Hey, landlord, they said we was talking about Henry all week. The Cowboys said, Jerry, I got you guys. You want a Henry? I got you. Do you know they signed another Henry off of the Washington Commanders practice squad who got 1.5 sacks last year? They could definitely afford him.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts? I'm pretty sure. I mean, listen to me. I know you. I don't know the trap. Y'all be getting the scoop on everything that go down in the hood. So if you got the scoop on this Henry dude, if you don't, man, what is the streets talking about this decision? Let me know what the streets is. At least let me know what the streets is talking about.
All I'm gonna say is, like, it's evident that Jerry lied to us again, because now we sitting here with $23 million, and now we couldn't. And he said we couldn't afford Derrick Henry. Now make sense, because Derrick Henry is going crazy right now. And
he got you the other Henry though.
See, that's the Temu Henry. We ain't asked for that. You know what I'm saying? It don't hit the same.
Hey, it's Timo too, because
it's
they
made
don't even
out
play
of
the same
cheap
position.
material.
Hey, they Timo too, because they don't even play the same position. That's what happened when you buy some pants on Temu, they send you a shirt. Only thing they want to know, but does it fit? I don't care if it fit. That's not what I ordered.
They give you what they want you to have.
Like, you look like you were more shirt today than pants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, HTM, man, what is listen to me. You got a bunch of Cowboy fans walking through the liquor store this morning, man. They listened to me. They came in the liquor store. You told them they was buying. You didn't have enough money to get a Derrick Henry, so you got them another Henry. What the hell? What is you up in there doing, Henry, in the liquor? Let us know what's going on in the liquor store, man, and what they talking about as far as this Cowboys not having money to get Derrick Henry, but they got his cousin, other Henry, who play on the defensive line, who had 1.5 sacks last year.
Well, this is the thing, man. The Dallas Cowboys are full of shit. This is start with Jerry Jones get on the air and lie to people every day, and I just get tired of it at this point, man. He said they ain't have enough money to sign Derrick Henry, which was a bold-faced lie. They knew the Dak Prescott contract was coming up. They knew the Michael Parsons contract, the CeeDee Lamb contract. They got people that are paid millions of
Millions of
connection, bro.
No, you didn't. You're still very much live. You're very much live. Cowboys, sound like Henry was about to get cooking. He's very, very much live. But listen to me, man. Hey, I feel what you're saying, man. I feel what you're saying. And listen, ain't no shade on my boy Zeke, because I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Even if the Cowboys, what I think Jerry Jones means by he says he can't afford Derrick Henry is he can't afford Derrick Henry for what they're going to use him for. And listen to me, you're only giving the running back the ball 8 times per game in Dallas. So for whatever Derrick Henry's making, no, we can't afford him. Theoretically, we can't even afford Zeke. You want to know why we can't afford Zeke? Because you're not using him. You can't afford Dalvin Cook. You want to know why? Because you're not using him. You know what I'm saying? So I low-key actually agree with Jerry Jones on this statement. For what they were going to use Derrick Henry for, no, we can't afford him. We can't afford a running back making $8-9 million and only getting the ball 7 times a game, aka Ezekiel Elliott. That's what we're doing right now.
Let me push back on that one thing, because I'm gonna say this.
Hey, I'm being facetious too. I'm not being serious.
I know. I'm just saying that if Jerry Jones had invested in the running back position, he would have been that in Mike McCarthy's ass to make sure the running back had like 30 carries. If we paid Derrick Henry what he wanted, Derrick Henry would still be leading the league in rushing, because he's gonna have 30 attempts a game.
I don't know. Of course. I don't think so, man, because CeeDee Lamb is the highest paid wide receiver in football right now, and he's played 4 games, but his targets are equivalent to someone that's played 3. Now, I get that he is still the 3rd most targeted person in the NFL. I get that. That's whatever, but I don't care I don't give a damn about us comparing him to the rest of the NFL. I know when I see these games, CeeDee Lamb is not involved enough in these games. You know what I'm saying? So that isn't necessarily true all the time, man. Cowboys do you would like to hope that's because think about this. Zeke is still an $8 million salary cap hit. He's still costing us $8 million this year, and they're not overly smacking him. So it's hard for me to believe that just because it's Derrick Henry, they would have gave him the ball.
They gave Tony Pollard the ball 252 times off of a broken leg. I'm pretty sure
because they were trying. Yeah, because they were trying to figure out a way to make sure to validate that $10 million franchise tag too.
Exactly. So that's what I mean by if you pay Derrick Henry that amount of money, they would have validated paying him that amount of money.
I don't think so. And I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with your thought process, because your thought process is spot on. I'm just disagreeing with, I don't think that ain't enough money to make Jerry play somebody. I don't think it is, bro. It's like CeeDee Lamb, Like, bro, I thought CeeDee Lamb was gonna get. CeeDee Lamb still hasn't had a game where he had 10 plus targets. Well, he might. Did he get his last game? No, he didn't. He still ain't had a double digit target game. Hey, oh my God, can I ask you guys a throw? Can I just have abrupt subject change real quick and just ask an abrupt question?
Do you think?
Devontae Adams.
Yes.
Hey, that's how I know when you in link with someone. All you got to do is say the girl name. Hey, Shaniqua Johnson. Yeah, I know. Hey, I'm just playing. Hey, listen to me. I don't know no Shaniqua Johnson. I'm just playing. I just put two names together. You're a great Cowboy fan if you out there. I love saying this. We all go giggle when you say Shaniqua. Look at Henny got out the live. Henny said Shaniqua Johnson. I'm going.
He ain't want nothing to do with that.
He said I don't want nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Landlord, Devontae Adams. What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm Mark safe from Shaniqua Johnson, but I would love to have Devontae Adams. I feel like we need a big time receiver on the side of CeeDee Lamb, but it is wishful thinking, like brother Cody said, because Jared don't like to spend money. But that do sound like a Jared Jones move, though, right?
Bruh.
That sound like an old school Jared Jones.
Sound like an old school Jerry. Hey, Henny, you back? It sound like an old school. Okay, it sound like, bruh, like, thank you. Touch on that, landlord, because I ain't gonna lie.
That sounds like an old school Jared Jones move to go make a big move for arguably one of the best wide receivers in the game right now. And hey, it's possible. We got money, but it's just, do Jared still got it like that? You know what I'm saying? Do we still got the groove like that? I don't know. We got to see, because he got to fight his son to make any big purchases. You know what I'm saying? We already know that.
Which is already backwards.
Once that bank account moves, Steven calling Jared like, "What you doing?" So yeah, we got to see how that play out. But that would be a big time, old school, vintage Jared Jones move to go get Devontae Adams, and that'll be a crazy combo right there too, because he ran routes. He do everything you want from a receiver. Especially he'll compliment CD real good.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, and please don't get mad at me when I say this, but if you were to bring in Devontae Adams, theoretically for the next year or two, he would probably be your best receiver, because CeeDee Lamb is a good receiver, but Devontae Adams is a different route runner. So if you brought in Devontae Adams to a degree, CeeDee Lamb would be an Amari Cooper CeeDee Lamb. It would just be that CeeDee Lamb is younger and more explosive. Don't get me wrong, CeeDee Lamb is a more explosive player with the ball. That's why CeeDee Lamb runs the ball as a running back at times. But I'm just saying, lining up and running routes. Bruh, Devontae Adams, Amari Cooper, Hunter Renfrow, Jerry Jeudy. That's my four. I don't even got a five.
I was gonna say this.
And Diggs, brother in there too. That's my five.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this, kinfolk. Even if Devontae Adams is not the same person, it prevents teams from double teaming CeeDee Lamb at the rate that they're doing it. He's one of the most double.
Good point.
He's one of the most double team wide receivers in the National Football League at this point. Like you look at these other guys like Malik Neighbors, he's great. They're not double teaming no rookie fresh out of college, kinfolk.
At all.
You're getting your one-on-one opportunities. Because we didn't even double team the man. We just had Diggs follow him.
And we did, and we really didn't even have Diggs follow him like that. Everybody was getting their shot at him. To be honest with you, no corner in the NFL right now is following players. Like, I've noticed that. They're not. For the most part, they're, and I think it's because teams have so many damn wide receivers, bro. Like, they have so many.
Except for the Cowboys.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, for offense, if you're a defense, it makes sense to just line them up, bro. Like, because they move. A good offense is gonna move their good receivers around anyway. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you also got to think like this. This is what people don't understand. Whenever you go man on someone an entire game, or you trail someone an entire game, you also make all your corners do that. You know what I'm saying? Because your corners can't switch. If you're if Henny is gonna be on Devontae Adams all day, that means that I have to be on who? The other guy, because there's only one side. So what people don't understand is when you do that type of coverage, you are actually doing that for everybody across the board. everybody has to go man across the board. I mean, everybody's going to be singled up all night. You have to, because if he's going to be following him, that means where the other person goes, you have to be the opposite place. So if you don't, to do that for an entire game, you really need two really good corners.
Yeah,
I think
people
the Cowboys
forget
could do
that
it
it
with
ain't
Lamb.
just one corner that got to move. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
everybody has to move.
Everybody got to move. Yeah, when you following and shadowing a receiver, everybody else got to know they other jobs too. So I
So you
don't
got to
think
have
this defense can really play that like that too much.
nah.
I'll say.
Shit, you talk about the corners. Shit, the linebackers got to. If it's man on the corners, the odds are the linebackers got to cover somebody. There's not too many coverages where you're manned up and the linebackers ain't got to cover either. And just imagine you up here got your linebackers covering some of these tight ends that move like wide receivers.
Yeah. Hey, I liked it. I absolutely liked it. The point about I love the point you said about not covering I mean, because of that would do good for CeeDee Lamb because it prevents them from being able to double team him. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm gonna tell you why that's so important for him right now. The reason why that's so important for him right now is because at this point right now, CeeDee Lamb doesn't know how to beat double coverage. So he needs time to successfully, like he knows how to beat it occasionally, but he doesn't know how to consistently beat double coverage. So until he's able to beat double coverage, you need to help him out. You need to help him out. Like I would say this, if they double team CeeDee Lamb 10 plays, he's going to probably win 3. I need CeeDee Lamb up about at least like 5 to 6. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because they're double teaming him at the beginning of plays. And I'm going to tell you this right here. What I've also learned about my superstar wide receiver is after they double team him, they do get him. It does irritate him because he doesn't confidently believe he can beat double team right now. Because if he thought that he could beat double team, he wouldn't be getting frustrated. The reason why he gets frustrated is because what? Because he's not confident in his own abilities. You know what I'm saying? Because when you make mistakes and you're confident in your abilities, you don't get frustrated. What do? You just do it again. I made a mistake. It's all good. I'm tripping. I'll keep going. Same thing at work. Like people think this is football, that it's like this world different mindset. It's really not. You know what I'm saying? If you fumble the ball, is the equivalent of you processing a paperwork and putting it in the wrong thing. It doesn't mean that the whole 10 years of you being in a job is non and void and you're just a horrible employee. No, it doesn't. I'm saying if you're confident in your job and what you do at the work, what do? You say, damn, my bad. And you make it up. You fix it. You fix it. You fix it. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? When you're not confident in your abilities, you know what you do? You throw a tantrum because you think this mistake is about to cost you your job. CeeDee Lamb needs to get confident in his ability to beat double team, and he's only going to do that is by doing it. But guess what? We also need to play football at the same time. So until he's able to figure it out, and that's what it is, because he got to figure it out what works for him and how he's going to be able to do that. You do exactly what Henny said. Go get Devontae Adams or go get another big receiver on the other opposite side. And the cool thing about that is it limits the double team, and then you have CeeDee Lamb back. I'll take that.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we've been screaming since draft season, man. Then nobody
Rookie
want to
can't do
hear
that.
us.
I don't think a rookie can do that though.
Have you seen some of these rookies?
Yeah, but this is the thing though. I would rather have a veteran receiver come in who can help my number one versus asking my number one to help someone. Because
the
my
thing
number
about
one,
it is, I don't care how you skin the cat, as long as it gets skinned. You see what I'm saying? I just needed a dominant or a good to great number 2. And I just don't think Brandon Cooks can consistently beat man-to-man coverage no more. I just don't think he can do it. And he's not scaring nobody with some of the speed routes that he used to run. They ain't even respecting it like that no more. So I wanted a dominant number 2 who can beat consistently. We asking CD to consistently beat double teams. What about these other receivers can't consistently beat one-on-one? Because if he getting double teamed, they getting one-on-one coverage, and they're not winning. So that's the real problem.
yeah, but that's why I'm saying right here that I'll be okay with a veteran. You get more from a veteran. I don't think you inserting a rookie into this offense is the last thing I want to do, especially one that's going to have to produce. You already have 2 rookies on the offensive line. Now you have a rookie. Like, listen, we see all the positive things that happen with Neighbor, but we haven't seen the rookie things that are going to come this season with him also. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like, it would be more of an advantage for because your number one still needs to learn things like how to be a pro at times. Devontae Adams can definitely show him that. I think CeeDee Lamb, think about this. I think CeeDee Lamb, yes, CeeDee Lamb has been dominant. He's been a great receiver, but imagine if CeeDee Lamb could be paired with a guy who might be, who can not even say he's better, but forget the better, a guy who can actually teach him something while playing. I'll take that. Why? Because CeeDee Lamb has 5 more years on this contract. So he has to get better. You know what I'm saying? I have forever and a day to go bring a rookie in here. But I'm saying, why? If you have the opportunity to get a veteran who can actually help CeeDee, because right now I don't even know who the wide receiver coach is. Like, think about this: when CeeDee Lamb was a young kid, we know it was Sanjay Lyles. We saw it was the other dude. I have no clue who the wide receiver coach is. And what I'm starting to notice, have you guys noticed this? This might be crazy, but have you guys noticed this? When the Dallas Cowboys have like lower quality player names or players, they get better coaching. Like when we didn't have like standout linebackers and stuff like that, we had Eberflus. Remember, Eberflus, one of the best linebacking coaches in football. He ended up being a head coach for the Colts. He's the one that drafted Darius Lillard, the linebacker. He was nasty until he got hurt for the Colts. First draft pick, he drafted him. All right. We also then as they get better talent, it's almost like they diminish. Like, even think about the offensive line. We draft first round picks. We've had a new offensive line coach damn near every other year. Like, the Cowboys need to get back to freaking having quality freaking coaches, man.
We need to patch that up real talk. I think one of the best things we can do right now, we probably ain't gonna try to get Devontae, but Jerry can have a great storyline and bring in Coop back. Just say, hey, we can just bring Coop back and put everything else behind us. That'll be a good story for Jerry, and it'll help the football team. You know he got to have a story. So
And his
I
cap is
feel
under
like
$1
that,
million.
and it's cheap. Just bring Coop back, and then go and get somebody to help out on this defense. Because, like, everybody's saying the defense need help. Of course they need help, but they're probably the closest to not being fixed. At this point, you might need to strengthen your strength. That's what you need to do. And that's the best unit on your team right now. The way it's currently constructed is the offense. So we need to be making sure that it's flawless. The defense gonna struggle, bro. That's probably something that we just gotta come to wraps with. We gotta come to peace to that. The defense is not gonna be the stars of this team right now, especially with Micah and D-Law out. We just gotta make sure this offense is not a problem or a liability too. That'll be the worst thing that can happen.
All right, hey, not landlord. Henny, we're in the liquor store. Tell me what it's going to cost to walk out with Amari Cooper. We are in the liquor store right now. Tell me what it's going to cost. Realistically, what is it going to cost to walk out with Amari Cooper?
Realistically, probably cost like a 4th or a 3rd round pick, because nobody's stupid enough to trade something for less than what they got it for. So we gave up a 5th round pick for Amari Cooper. They probably want to receive a 4th in return for him right now. You'll be getting a veteran wide receiver who's making under $1 million, whose salary cap hit will be under $1 million. Right? He's still a productive guy. He just came off of a season where he had over 1,300 yards receiving. So yeah, like Amari Cooper is somebody. And listen, when you want something and other people want something, that's supply and demand. Right? There's a demand for Amari Cooper right now. He's been linked to the Kansas City Chiefs, different teams. Like, we forgot that Rashee Rice is hurt. Hollywood Brown is hurt. Like,
Ooh, his price about to go up.
Yeah, so listen.
Ooh,
I'm not saying give up a first for Amari Cooper. That's not what I'm saying. But a 3rd round pick, if that's the difference between you improving your wide receiving core and make a legitimate playoff push, you should make that 3rd round pick. Give it up for Amari Cooper, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this right here, bro. I'm gonna tell you a team that would do this in a heartbeat, and a team that I believe that will end up trying to go get him, the Kansas City Chiefs, bro.
Yeah, we were just saying.
That is Amari Cooper in Kansas City. Oh, bro, what is you talking about? That's the best offense in football. And if Pachenko, is he coming back this year?
He'll be back sometime this year. Everybody they lost should be back.
Bruh, could you imagine Patrick Mahomes with a real route runner, dude? He already has the best route runner tight end. The dude got 3 Super Bowls. If Amari Cooper goes to Kansas City, bro, he's going to play at least 3 more years.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Juju Smith-Schuster was there. I saw this motherfucker sitting on my sideline. Like, what the fuck? Where's this nigga come from? I said, Schuster, he's still in the league? Yes, he
Yeah.
is. And he's playing
Remember,
on a 4-0 team right now.
remember
You know what's disgusting?
what's that?
I look up Amari Cooper, and I pulled this on my own choo-choo. Bruh, Kansas City is one of the teams that's linked to him. Bro, how is a 4-0 team linked to a wide receiver, bro? Y'all folks aren't even losing.
Just because you're not losing, they
Oh,
know how they winning games. They're winning games 17-10. They're winning games 22-17. They're not putting up points. So they got injuries to the wide receiving core. Hollywood Brown is gone for the entire regular season. Rasheed Rice
damn.
just got hurt. He might be gone for the entire season. Might miss the playoffs as well. And then Xavier Worthy is a rookie. He's good, but he's a rookie. So they want to make sure that Patrick Mahomes is not throwing
They're
to
gonna
low end guys.
They're gonna start hanging a safety over him too, and I'm curious what that's gonna do to him. Hey, he earned it. He earned it though. Hey, Isaiah, I did not hate on you. I just didn't know you. Congratulations, son. Welcome to the NFL.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like they know that they need weapons for Patrick Mahomes to be Patrick Mahomes. So they're going to make sure to do that. They're not going to set Patrick Mahomes up the field, and I wish that our front office took a page out of that book. They're not asking Patrick Mahomes to throw to third-round picks. They're not asking Patrick Mahomes to throw to sixth-round picks. They're not asking Patrick Mahomes to throw to 31-year-old specialists. They want Patrick Mahomes to have all the weapons in the world, and I don't blame them.
Me either. That's called betting on your guy. That's called betting on and believing in your guy. So I mean, that's something we rarely know about over here. Like they paid him, but I told y'all, man, we need some more weapons. And it ain't saying Cook is just terrible, but I feel like he a high end 3 right now. That's just my opinion. I don't see him as a 2. A two should be able to beat them one-on-one coverage. And I ain't been seeing that enough.
And this is the thing, like he's 5'10", 5'11". So if he doesn't win on his route, it's hard for Brandon Cooks to create his own separation at that point. If he's not winning at the top of his route, he got people draped on him. They got the length advantage. They got the size advantage. So you could not Brandon Cooks off his route. You know what I'm saying? Like it's other guys who aged into being 2s and 3s. They were 6'2", 6'3". You can think about somebody like Larry Fitzgerald as he aged, he moved to the slot. He did different things like that. He was a bigger body wide receiver. Same thing goes for people like AJ Brown. Like even when the speed left you had that catch radius. You could put the ball in the vicinity and they can still come up with it. Brandon Cooks doesn't have that. It's over. That's another reason I would want another wide receiver. Get me somebody that can actually have some form of catch radius for Dak Prescott. Because right now he's attempting the most. Huh?
Go ahead.
Right now he's attempting the most tight window throws in the National Football League. Still third in the league in passing yards. But
he's that nigga.
That's what I'm saying. But like, dog, the fact that he only got 2 interceptions through 4 games is amazing. That's all I'm going to say.
Because Dak's
to be fair to him though, we do need to get a little more creative in how we using these receivers. But at the same time, man, like Ian said, it's a disadvantage if you that size. Like I really would have never. If I was a coach for Brandon Cooks, I probably would have never experimented with him outside though. To me, he seemed like he should be a slot, but he always been doing good on the outside. So I don't know. But especially if he lost a step, he probably should be in the inside. Like real talk. But
hey, real quick.
I don't see, like you said, he don't got no type of physicality or size advantage at all. So it's like he's really at a disadvantage right now.
Hey, real quick. I want to listen. Look at this. Dak. I got a picture of your quarterback up there real quick. because y'all was right about you listen to me. I will admit right here, Cowboys do need another wide receiver. I will give HTM Sports and Landlord their credit for that. The Cowboys do need another wide receiver. I still lean toward a veteran than a rookie, so we can disagree with that. But I will say this: Cowboys do need another wide receiver. All right, and with that, I'm gonna do an abrupt subject change. Hey man, have y'all seen your quarterback and what the hell he's been doing? This motherfucker Dak Prescott, dog. 1,072 yards right here, right? 1,072 yards divided by how many games he played? 4?
4
times 17. This motherfucker's on pace to throw for 4,556 yards this year, dog. Now, let's look at these touchdowns. He got 6 touchdowns divided by 4. That's times 1. Let's go times 17. With 26 touchdowns. And let's see what the interceptions.
Divide 2 by 4.
With 8 interceptions. Well, he's trending 8.8 interceptions. Now, I'm gonna tell you this right here. What I see when I see these stats right here is, man, as far as throwing the damn football, Dak is doing his freaking job. He doing his job. Now, when that ball touched somebody else's hands, ain't really much else happening with it. These dudes is getting yards. He damn near on pace to have 5,000 yards. But everything else isn't trending. Cowboys aren't getting the touchdowns they typically get. And I'm going to tell you this right here. It didn't help that Ferguson was gone. You know what I'm saying? CeeDee Lamb getting double covered. Cowboys, the math is mathing. And the math definitely says the Cowboys need someone who can score. They don't need yards. They need someone who can score. So if there's a wide receiver out there who can give me the ability to score, and to be honest with you, it's not even just because like the little tight end pass we love running, that little tight end pass we love to run to Ferguson. The NFL kind of didn't caught on to that. It's almost like the touch push. Bruh, the NFL didn't kind of caught on to it. You want to know why? Because for some reason the NFL is starting to value good linebacker play. We just haven't caught on. Everybody else understands it. We just haven't caught on to it. So the Cowboys definitely need a dude that can give them. Today is October 1st, 2024. They need to bring a dude in here that can give them 10 touchdowns from today. Because 26 is not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough. 26 touchdowns, deck those 26 touchdowns. With 8 interceptions. You're looking at that's not going to be enough. Because we don't get touchdowns in the rushing game. 26 touchdowns in the season, bro, that's not enough points. You're probably like ranked 20th. You have to be. You'll be ranked like 20th something. It's not enough points.
So speaking of the run game,
they need someone who can score. I don't give a damn really what position you play. Tight end, wide receiver, running back. I don't give a damn. They need another guy who can score.
So Wes,
yo,
in regards to that, I'm just be blunt with you. I'm done with this running back by committee shit. At this point, man, decide who you like and give them 20 carries, and I will live the results.
Facts.
Because at this point, ain't nobody getting no rhythm. Ain't nobody working into the offense. It's not working. So if you believe Zeke Elliott is your guy, give him 20 carries. If you believe Rico Dowdle is your guy, you give him 20 carries. But this 4 carries for him, 3 carries for him, a carry for him shit, it's not going to work.
Like you said, that's a great point because if you think about it, the O-line got to be able to gel with each other. Then they got to gel with the running back too. They got to understand how the running back runs to be able to maximize the play. So if you just keep swapping out the running backs, that's hurting everything. That's hurting the whole run game as a whole.
I mean,
so they need to decide and, like you said, pick a side.
And I'm gonna tell you this. I said this last week on our show when I was discussing this exact point. You got to understand like this too, right? The Cowboys have only known each other for like 6 months, bro. You have not earned the chemistry to be doing the stuff that y'all doing, bro. Like you just met this girl and you at a restaurant trying to on a menu trying to decide what she gonna eat. Bro, you just met her, bro. Why don't you let her choose what she wants off the menu? You know what I'm saying? Y'all just met. You have 2 brand new offensive linemen. You have a running back who was not on your team last year. Like, bro, you have all these different moving parts, bro, and you want to add more moving parts by adding more substitution. We substitute, I promise you, as a team, we substitute probably one of the highest in the NFL. I've never seen so many different guys come in and play in a game. It's almost like it almost feels like it's high school. Because, you know, in high school, you bring out 100 and some kids.
Be right back.
Like, bruh, I've been preaching this for the longest. That's why when people saying, oh, Zeke isn't this, Zeke isn't doing that, I'm like, bruh, you don't know what Zeke is doing. Why you don't get the ball enough, bruh? Nobody on this team gets the ball enough for you to understand. I literally made a video last week that said that the Cowboys don't have a run the ball problem. The Dallas Cowboys have a do you want to run the ball problem? Because it starts with you actually physically wanting to do it. Like the Cowboys run the ball the way my daughter washes dishes. Put this word in the comments. Begrudgingly. Does anybody know what the word begrudgingly means? I did not make that word up. That is a word for real. The Cowboys run the ball the exact same way my daughter washes dishes, begrudgingly. She washes them. Why? Because she knows she don't, man. She ain't gonna be able to do something. You know what I'm saying? People say Zeke is washed up, bro. Zeke just jumped over a dude. Think about this, bro. Every big run that he's had in this season so far, every run over 10 yards, has been taken back. For folks that say Zeke is washed up, it's just ridiculous. I feel like you're just trying to get your statement run because you're not watching Cowboy games. Like, you're literally not watching Cowboy games. If you're saying that 15 is washed up, you're not watching Cowboy games. You're not. There's no way you're watching Cowboy games. There's no way. There's no way. Every single game, Zeke has a big moment in the game. Has a moment, bruh. And every single game, it gets taken back for a legal procedure. Bada zaboom, bada bam. And you want to know why? Because players don't know what the hell is going on. Part of the reason why they're holding is because they don't know when Zeke is past them. You want to know why? Because they're only playing with him 2-3 plays a game. Like, and also Zeke is like also knowing your players is about knowing as your players do. Zeke is a type of player who gets better with more carries. That's how every running back is, really. There ain't no running back that just on their first carry, boom, takes it 40 yards. Every running back is like that because every running back has been played with 30, 40 carries. There's not a running back in the hidden football history that was in high school getting 12 carries. Bro, if you nice running back in college, in high school, you're getting 30 carries. To be honest with you, you're going to probably get 40 carries in high school. You'll get 30 you'll get 25 in college, and in the league, you'll start getting like 20. So anybody that's capping on Zeke, you're not watching Cowboy games. Like, I'm not even going to acknowledge your comments because that's 100% hate. Because the facts don't support what you're saying. But yo, what's your thoughts, man? Oh, I think you gave your thoughts. Landlord, what's your thoughts? You there, landlord? I think he dipped, or I think he service clipped out, but it's all good.
I'm here. You were saying my thoughts about what now?
About the running game, Zeke Elliott.
Yeah, I was saying we need to pick. And it didn't look too bad when we ran. We do need a few more attempts. You know what I'm saying? We need some more attempts. But, can't nobody get in the rhythm if you ain't giving them all to one person. So I feel like we need to just commit to somebody. I don't really care who it is to me.
Yeah,
like,
Zeke averaged 6.5 yards per carry on at 14 yards on 2 carries last week, but people were saying I'm not making sense. I'm not watching Cowboy games.
He just had 2 carries?
Bro, the dude had 2 carries for 14 yards, averaging 6.5 yards per carry, and he had the longest run of the game of 8 yards. Remember, Zeke actually had an 8-yard carry, and he also had a 13-yard carry that they brought back. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with you. But Cowboy fans, you guys don't remember that. And I'm going to tell you this right here. There are Cowboy fans that actually that say Zeke is washed because he's not getting the ball. Like, that don't make no sense at all. He's washed because he's not getting the ball. How is he not getting the ball? Every time he gets the ball, he gets more than 4 yards. Every single time. So I be wondering, like, that's what I be wondering. It'd be pure 100% hate. And that's why I be like, I don't have to, that's why I try to, like, as a better blogger, I'm trying to, there's like these commenters that are just, they try to create a nuisance in the comment box where they just say crazy things to get their stuff. It's a sign, now that this blogging stuff is more known, they actually have a science behind it now. Like, some of you guys actually have that's a real thing that they do. It's a scientific thing, you know what I'm saying? And it's like almost attention whoring, you know what I'm saying? For real, I'm just being real. I've been watching videos on this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you really watching you don't even got to really watch Cowboy fans. Just watch the game. Go watch the last game. Who had the biggest run of the game? Who had the 2 biggest runs of the game? 15 did. Who had the 2 biggest runs of the game last week? 15 did. But he only gets the ball 3 times a game. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this. Instead of out here, like, taking the mind to say, and I'm going to tell you this right here. When I hear people say superlatives like washed or trash or elite, it lets me know that the football IQ is already kind of low already, because how do you judge washed? You guys are judging Zeke Elliott off of Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry gets the ball 25 times a game. There has not been a running back in Dallas get the ball 25 times in one game. There hasn't been a running back in Dallas get the ball in 20 times in Dallas in probably 3 years. Probably 3 years. Because Tony Pollard damn sure didn't get the ball 20 times last year.
He did.
Zeke,
he got the ball 22 times in the Cardinals.
And then one time, right?
Yeah. It was actually his best game of the year when they gave him 22 carries, but
One game in how many years?
Well, I think some folks got 20 carries the year before that too, but I'm not by the computer to Google that, but we don't do it now, is the point.
Yeah, and I highly doubt the Cowboys gave someone, because in 2020, the year before that, they were sharing carries. So I would be curious to know how we sharing carries, because they were sharing carries exclusively that year going in. Zeke never got the ball 20 times that year before that, before the franchise tag year. And Tony Pollard, I don't think got the ball 20 times the year before that either in a game. Last year, I can see it because Tony Pollard was on the franchise tag. But, like, come on now. Do we really listen to me? There's nobody on this team that touches the ball as much as Derrick Henry does. There's not a wide receiver that touches the ball 20 times. The only person that touches the ball on this team right now as much as Derrick Henry is Tyler Baez, not Tyler Baez, your center. And what's the boy name? Your center? Cooper Beebe and Dak Prescott. That's it. Like, that's it. That's the only player on this team that touches the ball 20 times. There is nobody on this team that touches the ball 20 times. Nobody. CeeDee Lamb does not get 20 carries. He does not get 20 touches. No, he does not. Zeke does not get 20 touches. No, he does not. Jake Ferguson does not get 20 targets. No, he does not. There is nobody on this team. Think about this. There is nobody. Think of when I say this. Derrick Henry touches the ball at least 20 times a game. There is nobody on the entire offense of the Dallas Cowboys who touches the ball 20 times. Nobody. Or even gets an opportunity 20 times. You have a wide receiver that don't even touch the ball 10 times. And he's a wide receiver, even though you throw the ball 40 times a game. That's crazy, right? So, yeah, like, you can't, there's Derrick Henry in our running game is so uncomparable, it's ridiculous. We don't even run the ball we probably run the ball 20 times as a team. He's getting 20 carries as a player. And think about this, Mike McCarthy's up here comparing. And you know what's crazy? Some of the dumbest stuff that I've heard in Cowboy football on interviews. Mike McCarthy talking about the defense being on the field way too long. Well, motherfucker, you don't run the ball, duh. Like, how can you complain about the defense being on the field or too long when you don't even run the football?
But they running it on us, though. That's what he mean. Yes. They running it all over us. So they going to be on the field longer. But, yeah, you right, too, though. We need to run a little more to keep them off.
Like, our best offense, like, Landlord, I said this last week. Hey, man, the offense going to have to start playing. Is going to have to help me stop the run. And how does the offense help me stop the run? How do they do it? How do they help me stop my run? By keeping the damn defense off the field. How about you run the ball and keep the ball? That is how my offense can help me play defense, by keeping my defense off the field. How do you do that? By running the damn football, bruh. Like, we've got to
2016
stop these.
vibes.
Yeah, we've got to stop these 2-minute and 30-second drives, bruh. He says in the next few games we are going to have to put up a lot of points. Yeah, and our defense is going to play. Man. That Detroit team look good, but hey, man, the Steeler team look even better. We ain't even talking nothing about these Steelers, man. We got about 15 minutes left before we get up out of here. A solid hour, man. What are y'all thoughts on this Steeler game, man?
They trash. Well, now on the cool, the Steelers have offensive issues like the Dallas Cowboys have offensive issues. They are a team that struggles to score points. They run the ball. They're not very efficient when they do run the ball because they have the 10th most rushing attempts in the National Football League, but they're 27 in yards per attempt. So they try to run the ball. They're just not very good at it, which is why they have issues scoring the ball because they also are one of the worst passing teams in the National Football League. So, and one thing we haven't talked about, we have our issues up front with Micah Parsons and D-Law being gone. They're missing a majority of their offensive line. They drafted a guy, Funtu. I believe you're familiar with him. Landlord, that's who you wanted in the draft. Well, they drafted him and he got hurt. One of their starting guards got hurt and is on IR. His replacement got hurt. So, like, they have some issues up front to they damn selves. So, the saving grace with the Steelers, though, the Steelers are always going to have a good defense. You're right. They got one of the better defenses in the National Football League, and that's what they really been winning most of their games by. They're not letting teams score points. Matter of fact, this was the first time a team has scored over 20 points on them this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna lie though. That 10th ranked rushing offense, averaging 128 rushing yards a game, is kind of scary to me though. Currently, they rank number 10 in the NFL in rushing offense, putting up 128 yards per game.
Yeah, because that's through the running back and the quarterback. So, like they have Justin Fields.
It sounds like Baltimore Ravens all over again, bro.
They're nowhere near.
I know that. I know because they don't have Lamar Jackson and stuff like that. But I'm saying the team setup. You have a running quarterback. You have the ability to hand the running. The quarterback has the ability to read option and get a ball to the running back. You know what I'm saying? They're like a cheap. They felt like a cheap version of the Ravens.
I mean, if you order the Ravens off of Temu,
be the Pittsburgh Steelers.
But
and think about this. And then they got a semi cool defense. They're like you know what I mean? Like they have a semi-cool defense. They're almost set up like the Ravens.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're in the same division too. So you got to have parity against the people you play against.
That's funny. He said the T move. That is actually what it would look like too. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Like if you were the Pittsburgh Steelers and Justin Fields has never been that that guy as far as throwing the ball, I would definitely think that they would take the notes out of everybody else's book that's been playing the Dallas Cowboys and actually run the damn football. You know what I'm saying? If you're the 10th best rushing team in football, that means you're confident in your abilities to run the damn football. So and the Cowboys aren't able to stop the ball. Now I'm gonna tell you this right here: the saving grace that the Cowboys do have for them is we are playing on the road. And currently, the Cowboys are undefeated on the road, man. I feel like the Cowboys, I ain't going to say they feel like they're more focused on the road, but, man, I've been saying this for a couple years. I feel like the Cowboys are more focused on the road. I'm just keeping it real with you, man. Go look at that playoff win. You know what I'm saying? Now, we did lose in the playoffs versus the 49ers, but damn, you know what I'm saying? If you go look at historically, man, with Dak being the quarterback and us being here, man, the Cowboys have played very well. They've been a different team on the road. You know what I'm saying? And for whatever reason, it seems like this defense almost plays better on the road, man. What are your thoughts on that?
I seen them give up 300 yards rushing on the road, so I'm not going to.
They gave up 309 in Dallas, too, though, against Cleveland.
Yeah, I was talking about that playoff game when Derrick Henry and then ran us off the field. That shit, I got PTSD from that. So
Derrick Henry? What game was that?
Not Derrick Henry. Todd Gurley.
That was 264. That was at that game. That wasn't 300. That was 264.
No, 297.
Are you sure? Because I think it was 264 because Todd Gurley had 126 and then what's the little boy? Because we played him twice. We played him twice that year. Anderson had 126, I think. You talking about total? Just those two dudes had 264, if I'm not mistaken.
Those two, they as a team, they ran for 297.
Oh, so Matthew Stafford or whoever the quarterback must have had like 40 yards or something. But I know those two dudes had 264.
Yeah, they had 297 as a team. So like they ran us off the field completely. And what's sad about it, that was a game that Dak Prescott and Amari Cooper played well in.
They just started a little late.
We had leads. We came out 7-3.
I know, but after that we was blah.
Yeah, we couldn't really get a run.
I think we went 2 quarters without doing. Yeah, we went 2 quarters without doing anything. Then we kept running at Aaron Donald, bro. We was running at Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh all freaking game, like. And then on fourth down, you got Noah Brown trying to. Oh my God! Next game.
You see what I mean?
On your final play of the game, they had Noah Brown, the lead blocker. I think it was on. It wasn't I think it was on Ndamukong Suh. He had to block. They shifted him over right in front of him. Like, bro, where do you think the ball's going?
At all that game, you know what I'm saying? Like, we tried to run the ball, and we could not run the ball. That's one of the rare instances where we gave Zeke 20 carries and we couldn't do shit. Really, that was schematical. Like you said, we ran to a brick wall. Also, Michael.
Hello. I think we lost him. But yo, man, hey, we've been on here for a little bit, man. Landlord, let them know where they can find you at, my boy.
Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on our social media. Tap in with your boy.
Yeah, okay. And then we got Henny. He just tapped him. Let me see. Hey, Henny, go ahead and finish your thought, and then finish your thoughts, and then let them know where you can find you at.
Man, shit. I'm finna go ahead and jump off here too, because my server's been going in and out anyway, man. So you can find me as HTM Sports on YouTube, man. But we'll do some more content later on, bro.
Well, hey, man, it's your boy West Coast, man. You guys already know what it is, man. I appreciate everybody for watching and talking and commenting in the comment box, man. If you send super chats, man, you're a real ass Cowboy fan. If you send Cash App, you likewise, you're a real ass Cowboy fan, man. Hey, man, we appreciate you guys, and you already know what it is. Never look down because stars up. Peace. Hey, we still going live later on?
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do.
All right, hit me. All right, you guys already know what it is. Never look down because stars up. Peace.